Hey guys, so here we are for episode 4 of Demon Souls. If you look at my souls here, you'll see I've been a bit busy. What I've been doing is farming the shards of Hearthstone and Sharpstone. Very easy place to farm them in the beginning of World 1 and 2, which I will show you at some other point. I have done some other things. What have I done? Oh yeah, I went back into World 1 and got my scimitar, which is actually an item that you probably will have noticed I missed, maybe in episode 2 or 3, just before I killed the claymore wielding Blue Eyes Knight. I didn't pick up the item near him. Anyway, that's what that was. Went back and got that. He nearly killed me this time around because I couldn't parry or backstab him very well. And I'm a little concerned that my lack of strength is causing my purple flame shield to have a pretty bad bit of guard break reduction, but I can't quite figure it out, so I can't say for sure. Anyway, the other thing I mentioned in episode 3 was the jade hair ornament, and you will have noticed me failing to get it, but as soon as I was off camera, everything came back to me and I went and got it. You just chop down a chain near where we got chopped down one of the other chains in episode 2 I think, and it's down where the old ragged robes appeared. Okay, so what we do with that item, you can do two things. You can trade it to this game's Snuggly, it's called a little crow called Sparkly, or we can talk to Stockpile Thomas here. That's what we're going to do. So I might skip over quite a bit of this. He's just going to say lots of boring things, so we just keep talking to him.
If only.
Okay, so he's just going to say if only. And then I think we can come back to him. There we go.
Hairpin, then. May I ask you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin?
Okay, so you say yes, give him the jade hair ornament.
Thank you. Oh, it's not much, but I'm a bit ashamed to say, but it seems to possess. Anyway, I feel that you should have.
And in return, we get the Ring of Herculean Strength. That will allow us to have an increased item burden, because in this game you have an equip burden and an item burden, so you can only carry a certain amount of stuff, and at the moment I've got 47.3 out of 92 item burden, but the Ring of Herculean Strength will increase that significantly. So it's just, if you pick up anything very, very heavy and you don't want to ditch any items, because if you ditch something and then come back to the Nexus in order to leave some stuff with Stockpile Thomas here, it will be gone forever. So it just means you can stick on that ring and everything will be solved. And now that we've done that, we'll talk to Bolden here, and we'll upgrade our spear. The scimitar is going to be the sharp upgrade path, which means we don't have to upgrade it at all. You'll see, you won't see here, but trust me, when we've got the right stuff, it'll be a different story. Oh, actually, that's weird. That shouldn't be. Shopstone. Alright, okay, oh, sorry, yeah, I'm confusing myself here. So let's get the wing spear. It's got to be up to +7. Oh, God knows if that's going to happen. So we could take it up the quality path. We need Clearstone for that. Clearstone drops off enemies that you find in World 4. But we're still on the right path here, so get up to +4. Get up to +5, that's where it's going to end. You can see I've got no more large, sharp stone shards. And I'll only have 4 shards of sharpstone left after this. We can buy shards and large shards in the world we're heading to next. What we're going to need? We're going to need 2 regular shards and 5 large shards. It's quite a lot just to get to +6. Okay, so we can do that, and then what we'll do is level up a bit. I'm really tempted to get strength up more, but it's supposed to be a dex build, so let's just do that. Point to dexterity, there we go. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, and because we're doing world tendency stuff, what we're going to do is kill ourselves here in the Nexus, where we will get no ramifications from doing that. Oh, you will see soon enough what World Tendency is all about, because if you have just played Dark Souls and never played Demon Souls or seen it before, it's a totally new and it's an extremely interesting thing. Boom, dead. Okay, there we are. I'm gonna have to go back up to the top to get my souls, I think. Yeah, obviously I will, otherwise it would have been right there on the floor. Anyway, this shield is going to be useful in the world we're coming into, but I might switch out after this because I can't parry with it. And because it's got such a bad guard break reduction, for me at least, it's making life a bit difficult. Actually, I think what I might do, because I have some souls here and I still have some shards of sharpstone. Oh, let's get the cling ring back on. Don't want to forget about that. Okay, let's talk to Baldwin again. Let's upgrade the purple flame shield. Not too many things that we're gonna be using will require shards of hardstone, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Let's use how many souls do we have? 532. I'm barely off. Okay. Grade this. 732. Oh, totally misread that. Wait. Wait, I have 732. What's going on here? Alright, let me just see. I need to see what I am seeing wrong here. It's going to cost 790. Good grief. Let's give me 200. Yeah, that's definitely enough now. God, if it's not, I'm just going to get on with playing in World 2. Okay, so it's going to make guard break reduction 64, which is better. Could I have... no. 10 shards of hardstone just to get to level 3. That's how extreme this is. That would cost like 3 Titanite shards in Dark Souls. Okay, well, with that all done, and with me having complained quite enough about it, let's quickly see if we can put the Falcon on. No, can't just yet, never mind. We're actually going to use the spear for pretty much the whole of the next world because, well, you'll see. Okay, so here we are in World 201. This is the Archstone of the Burrower King. There's a crystal lizard over there. We'll go and get him. There's a merchant straight ahead of us. The next enemy is susceptible to pierce attacks. Very few weapons do pierce damage. The spear is one of the very few, and here we go, crystal lizards, just like in Dark Souls, drop Titanite. The Titanite equivalent, except these guys, you've got to pick it up. They're a bit harder to hit, and they are very, very inclined to suicide. So if they suicide, you're getting nothing. Anyway, here we go. 8 shards of hardstone and 2 large hardstone. That's actually going to be enough to get us another upgrade for the shield, if we so choose, which we may do soon. What do we get here? Unknown Hero's Soul. That's fine, we'll quickly talk to the merchant. Just so you can see. Look at him. Or her.
Hello there, souls.
Okay, he trades good for souls. So we can get Ed's Grindstone, just like Repair Powder, Crescent Moon Grass. Just regular shards of hardstone and sharpstone. I thought he sold large, but he doesn't. 500 souls a piece for them. And you do need more than you would in Dark Souls, and they actually cost a bit more as well. Bit tough. That's all he sells. Nothing particularly interesting. We might come back and buy some shards at some point soon enough. Anyway. Sorry that I was so long in the Nexus, by the way. I hadn't realised I had so much to talk about. I've been talking. I've just been basically doing a very long stream, constant stream of talking, haven't I? So we gotta wait for these two. There we go. we'll go grab that item soon. So we can come in here and we can turn this handle. It's going to start this elevator here for us. Let's jump on that. Actually switch out to my shield here. So we got a tougher enemy than... This is sort of this world's equivalent of the Blue Eyes Knight. So it shoots magic and he attacks with this, it's like a whip essentially. There we go. I'd expect him to do a bit more magic. Never mind. So we get some full moon grass there, and here we go. These enemies, now I will actually demonstrate something to you here. So you saw one strong hit from the spear, took him down no problem, and you can bear in mind that it is upgraded. Strong attack from the Falcon, 17 damage. I mean, you're not looking at a huge damage difference between the two weapons. Just these guys are susceptible to pierce attacks and pierce attacks only. Any other weapon is going to do a pitiful amount of damage. You know, very carefully on this ledge. Get the crushing battle axe, very powerful weapon for considering just how early you can get it in the game. I believe crushing gives you a big bonus to strength. We can take a look while we're here. See, scaling with strength, not bad for a +1 weapon. I'm sure for a strength build it would be very helpful to have, but again it's not going to be doing the piercing or thrusting attacks that you really do need in this world. Anyway, we've taken the elevator all the way down to the bottom so that we can get this item. It's a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. It's going to bring us back into human form should we need it. So, acts just like humanity, except there's no bonfire resting needed. We'll be saving those for when we want to get Blackworld Tendency, because in order to get... Well, there are lots of things you can do to get pure Blackworld Tendency, but one of the easiest is just to revive yourself using a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. And then kill yourself in whatever world you want it to be pure black. And that's that. Anyway, you don't need to attack these guys. Enemies with no weapons in here won't attack you. Well, these scale miners with no weapons won't attack you. It's the guys with pickaxes, hammers, and bags or sacks that you need to watch out for. Oh, good grief. I've been talking a lot. See, him, he's not going to touch me. However, if I kill him, the other guys are all going to aggro on me. So, beware of that. Anyway, if you can see up there, I don't have a bow and arrow to show you a bit closer, but there's a fat controller up there. He shouldn't bother us with our thieves ring on, that's what it's called. Anyway, dogs here, you can see, have the potential to be extremely dangerous. Took quite a bit of health off of me there, so best get that back. Well, I was hoping I'd be a one-hit kill on them, but it wasn't. Never mind. We got this guy here. Can't hit us while we're stood here. So, if you want, you can just come back and forth. Attack him. Stand back. Attack. Simple as that. These guys nearly always drop full moon grass. And here, a shard of clear stone. You saw we needed that for the quality weapon upgrade. And we get a chunk of hardstone, which is going to be useful for later upgrades for anything that requires hardstone, and a chunk of sharpstone. Same thing, but with sharpstone, obviously. Enemy here. Can attack him through this wall. He's done. We get shield up. These guys can drop shards of hardstone or sharpstone, or greystone as well, I think they can drop. I'm not sure exactly. Holy moly. Oh, good God. I think we're seeing right now the disadvantage of having very, very little armor. But I should be dodging better. It's sort of my own fault. Okay, what do we get? Crescent moon grass off him, and we can pop in here, get ourselves a pickaxe, should you want one. I'm not entirely sure why you would want one, but hey, you know, sometimes you just want these things. So we've got the Fat Controller over there at the end of this bridge. This is Dark Souls, it's going to collapse unless you stick right to the left hand side here. Thief's Ring. The Thief's Ring is going to stop him from aggroing on you, before you want him to. Not that you ever really want him to, but should you want him to. Shit. I was saying want him to too many times, I've completely forgotten what I was talking about. Anyway, Renowned Hero Soul there. His body is there. We'll go sort that out later. Oh, should we sort it out now? No, we won't, because we need to go down there. Oh, we need to go right down there now. You can see there's a gate over there. That's the path that we should be taking, and will be taking once we've done this. Oh, on the edge of it there. So drop down here. Now, let's show you this. 3 enemies here, none of them aggroing. 3 enemies over here. Again, none of them aggroing. You can see this. I'm playing offline like I said I would be. But you'll see every now and again there's like a phantom in this world, in this game. We're showing you just helpful things that you need to do. So see, he pulled the lever. I'm going to pull the lever. Done. And there you have it, path ahead is cleared. Now I mentioned these guys with these sacks earlier. Totally backstabbed the wrong guy. Oh man, these guys hit really hard. And as you can see, they've stopped working. Or they will. Anyway, guys with the sacks. Ah, that's a lot of clear stone he dropped. Normally they drop stuff that's a bit more useful. But never mind. Anyway, you want to kill the guys with the sacks. So we get 4 shards of hardstone, 1 large shard. They're going to leave me alone, that's good. Normally they would attack, I think. Or at least I'm accustomed to them doing so. You can see an item back here. Is this 2 Ed's grindstones? That's nice. I don't think I knew they were there. Maybe I didn't, I just forgotten. Guy with the pickaxe, he's going to aggro on us, so get him with a backstab before he's got the chance to react. These 2, no sacks, so we can leave them alone. This guy, Sacktacular. Let's get him. He's going to leave us. Oh, he's not going to leave us, he's going to aggro. But, quite a bit of sharpstone there. Yeah, he's going to aggro. I'm sure this shield should have better stability. Ah, right, Unknown Soldier's Soul. And that's everything there, that's all the items. And, that's all we got time for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go up to that gate and we'll carry on from there. Hope you're looking forward to it, and I'll see you then.